In the beginning, the galaxy believed there were rules.
Rules of biology.
Rules of survival. Rules of probability itself. And then humanity arrived. The species that should never have existed. The children of the impossible. In the great halls of the Thyrak archive, an alien historian traced her claws across ancient data crystals. Her name was Salith, and she was a scholar of anomalies. Among the endless records of civilizations rising and falling, she had stumbled upon a strange footnote. A planet, Terra. A world unstable, violent, and unpredictable. A world where the climate shifted violently, where predators stalked even intelligent species, where meteors had struck with extinction-level force. And yet, the record claimed that its inhabitants had survived everything. Salith scoffed at first. No species endures this much chaos. But the more she dug, the stranger it became. She found references scattered across other archives. Reports of primitive creatures leaving their world in fragile shells of metal, daring to cross the void with almost no protection. Other scholars dismissed them as legend.
Myth.
Exaggeration. But Salith whispered to herself, if they truly survived this long, what are they now? Aliens had always measured strength by stability. The Jurthari evolved on a perfect ocean world where storms were gentle and predators few. The Oryx hatched in calm caverns where nothing threatened them. To these species, resilience meant predictability. But humans were different. They were born in catastrophe. Ice ages froze them. Plagues ravaged them. Famine starved them. Wars tore them apart. Any other species would have been erased. But not them. Each disaster made them stranger, stronger, adaptable in ways no one else could comprehend. Fragile bags of meat, the Oryx called them when they first learned of human biology. Weak, brittle, short-lived. And yet those fragile bags of meat outlasted empires that had stood for millennia. Their secret was not strength. It was refusal. Refusal to die. Refusal to surrender. Refusal to accept extinction. They are not durable, Salith wrote in her notes. They are relentless. Echoes across the stars. The galaxy expected Terra's children to remain bound to their world. Primitive.
Trapped.
Harmless. But then, the echoes began. Whispers spread of metal vessels moving where they should not be. Human ships, crude, slow, and shockingly unshielded, entering asteroid belts, skimming black holes, landing on toxic moons. Aliens laughed. They'll be dead in weeks. But weeks became years. Years became colonies. And colonies became expansion. Where most species feared risk, humans sought it. Where most avoided danger, humans ran toward it. It was as though their instincts demanded it. As though chaos was not their weakness, but their natural habitat. Soon, merchant guilds began whispering in fear. The Terrans are impossible. They go where no one else dares. They survive what no one else endures. The laws we broke by existing. When the Galactic Council finally studied them closely, their findings bordered on horror. Radiation, levels that melted alien flesh barely harmed humans. Gravity. They thrived on worlds that crushed other species flat. Injuries. Broken bones healed. Lost limbs adapted. Pain tolerance. Absurd. They fought even while dying. But worse than biology was psychology. Humans formed irrational bonds. They died for strangers. They threw themselves into hopeless battles not for logic, not for advantage, but because of something no alien understood. Belief. Belief in causes. Belief in each other. Belief that the impossible could be done if someone just tried. One alien counselor famously declared, "They are the only species that weaponizes hope." When giants met the children. The galaxy's great empire, the Jatal Dominion, grew weary of the rumors. To them, humanity was nothing but a nuisance, expanding too quickly, disrupting borders, refusing treaties. So they sent a fleet. When the Jatal met humanity, they expected an easy conquest. After all, humans were children compared to their millennia of rule. Children with fragile ships. Children with primitive weapons. children who should kneel before giants. But the first skirmish did not go as planned. Human ships moved erratically, breaking every rule of engagement. They overloaded reactors, used debris as weapons, ran their own ships into enemy hulls. The Jatel called it madness, but the humans called it tactics. And for the first time in centuries, the giants of the galaxy felt something alien to them.
Fear.